morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I am EP Sheepy, Amarantia Petronilla Sheepy, Sheep Genius. And I am back to play more games badly with my 2 whole brain cells. 2 brain cells, twice as many as the average sheep. But I'm hoping that with the support of the brain cells of my bleaties, it will be enough to get us through. Case number 1. We finally did it. We finally got to case number 1 of Danganronpa. I am relieved. I feel like it took a very long time to get here. I feel like it took a really long time to get here. I think I complained about the same thing playing Danganronpa 2, actually. It felt like it took a long time to kind of get into the meat of the game, but I guess, the devs want to spend a lot of time setting this scene and making us care about the characters and kind of familiarizing ourselves with what's going on. Where are we? Where is this game being set? And who is involved? And yeah, they've done a great job of that. It's taken however many hours it's taken. Many hours. Longer than some indie games. But here we are, we're finally here, and I'm very, very glad. I am very glad to finally be getting into actually investigating, which is my favorite part of the Danganronpa games, and probably the main reason I play them, to be honest. I just really enjoy the investigating and the solving the mystery, right? It's what keeps me coming back. Now, for those of you who were around on Wednesday, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for taking part as I opened boxes, unlocked doors, solved puzzles, built model ships. It was beautiful, and I really enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying the door. However, Wednesday coming, there will be a slight change of plan. I realized that my schedule said that it's going to be at 12 o'clock on Wednesday. It's not. It's going to be at 1. I have to start a little bit later. Wednesday coming. But it's EP's birthday stream! 1 whole year of eeping and sheeping. So I am going to be doing something very silly to celebrate. And I hope you will come and join me, especially those of you who might be fans of the Final Fantasy franchise. You might enjoy it. You might enjoy what I have in store. Because EP is going to use her 2 whole brain cells to be the best seed candidate, right? Gonna be the best seed candidate that there ever was. Right. Now, I think I have yipped and yapped enough. So I am going to get started because I am dying. I am desperate to actually start doing some investigating in this game, right? So let's start with the magic. Let's make the sound appear. Are you ready? And a 1, and a 2. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is! There it is! Okay, and now all we need is some visuals. Oh, how are we gonna get some visuals? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, poof! EP is a magician. Professional magician. Okay, so let's see, look at this. I'm so excited. Investigation chapter 1. Let's go. Why would I not want to load this by default? Right, continue. Yes, where I left off from. Okay. So we found, just a reminder, we have found question mark Ultimate's body in here. And it looks like he was bludgeoned to death, right? It looks like he was bludgeoned to death. Can I not just explore the whole room freely? I guess I cannot. I would like to have gone over and shown you what we found, but I cannot. So the best thing to do, as always, talk to everyone. We're gonna talk to everyone and see if anybody has some interesting tidbits. Oh, the name of this track, Despair Searching, is very ominous. Well, if you're the ultimate detective, then you've got your eyes on the culprit, right? As always, if my audio levels are wacky, please let me know. I'm assuming you can hear me and the game and everything in appropriate levels of clarity. Any complaints, please do voice them. What? Tell me who you think the culprit is. I don't mind if it's just an educated guess. I want to know too. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I can't say anything yet. He can't say anything yet? I mean, it's definitely just he doesn't want to say anything yet, right? He's got thoughts. He's got thoughts. But there's someone you're a little bit suspicious of, right? No, there's gotta be. There does gotta be. I'm fairly confident that he already has some idea, Bleaties. Shuichi already has some idea of who he thinks is the bad egg. But he's not gonna tell us, because it might make them behave suspiciously, and that would be a problem. That would be a problem. Well, you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? That's how it looks to me. Man, Ryoma is really very wise. I like Ryoma. But precisely because he's so pragmatic and attuned to people, I'm not sure he's gonna have much of a lifespan. But with things the way they are, wouldn't it be better for you to suspect the others more? Let me just warn you. The way the world works is those who speak win. The truth can easily be twisted. I mean, he is right. That vocal minority tends to be the ones that get recognized as the de facto truth speakers, right? Because they're the only ones making noise. You know? That's why you have to be vocal in what you believe in, even if you think it doesn't matter, because the people who do think it matters are the ones controlling the narrative. Now Ryoma is real smart. He's real clued in. In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful. What do you mean? Well, what do you mean, Ryoma? I mean the testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful. I think what he's saying is, cite your sources, motherfuckers. Which, I would like to say, I agree with wholeheartedly. If you have an argument to make, no matter how small, always have valuable citations ready. Cite your sources. Prove your knowledge. Back up those arguments with fact. Now, this globe spinning around, was it always spinning? Oh, it's mysterious, but they don't think it has anything to do with this incident, which probably means it will have something to do with this incident. And the way it's like there's just like random books that actually have visible covers, I can't help but wonder if those are references to something, but I just can't tell because the pictures are too small. Well, let's speak to Kurumi. Let's speak to Kurumi. Why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood perk? What? The culprit must have killed to survive, so it is odd that they would not step forward. I mean, unless... I mean, there is one other school of thought that pops into my mind. Okay, this is a reach. This is a reach, Bleeties. I will wholeheartedly hold my little hoofies up in the air and say this is a reach. But there is also a possible world in which genuinely someone didn't actually commit murder and the deceased was trying to like cure his amnesia by putting something heavy in a high place, having it drop on his head in the hopes that it would just like jog his memory or something. Only it actually killed him. Like he underestimated the weight of the object and the effect of the fall. I know that is kind of batshit. I know that is kind of batshit, but nothing is impossible in Danganronpa. Stranger things have been canon. So it's a possibility that maybe he really did just actually like end himself. By accident, maybe. But it's possible. Hey Merrick, good to see you. Thank you for dropping by and I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful day. I appreciate you don't want spoilers. And I would encourage anybody who doesn't want to be spoiled on the game to not follow at this time. True. I wonder what it means. We can think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is, well, the culprit's objective wasn't to survive. It was to kill everyone here. Oh, right, so maybe the culprit's objective was just Nagito 2.0 then, right? Maybe it was just Nagito 2.0. Possibly. I mean, that it wouldn't be the first time that's happened. It's not unheard of. But I like my idea about trying to like restore his forgotten memories by concussing himself and accidentally killing himself is a much funnier way to go out. Everyone. That would explain why they would forego their survival in favor of class trial. But doesn't that seem like a bit of a stretch to you? Man, I really appreciate that Kaede actually does use language I use. It's like a mirror. It's like I'm playing with a mirror of myself. Oh, well, if the culprit is also the mastermind, then it's certainly plausible. Well, true. Killing us all does seem like something the mastermind would do. I mean, even if it does, as a repeat Monokuma enjoyer, I do feel like Monokuma wouldn't find that nearly as entertaining, you know? No, I think he enjoys seeing the stretch and the strain of everybody trying to figure things out. You bought your magnifying glass! Thank you! We're gonna figure it out together! I hope you're having a wonderful day! I hope you also had a fantastic week. Thank you, thank you! I'm great, thank you! It's always good to have you here. It's always great to see the familiar faces. I'm so hyped about getting into this investigation. I'm so ready. Yeah, I've already got some crazy ideas. But let's see how the evidence conforms to those crazy ideas. So we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find our way. I believe in Kurumi supremacy. Now, we do also have Tsumugi. I'm still kind of wondering what is Tsumugi's role going to be as the ultimate cosplayer. That kind of suggests that she's probably very good at disguises, right? At some point, that means that there's probably going to be a case in which someone is disguised as someone else, either be it the killer or the killed. But which one? But which one is it? I don't know. I don't know. I've only got 2 brain cells. Why are you asking me? I don't know who killed Rantaro, but it's Monokuma's fault it happened. Because he pressured us. This happened. That motive he gave us is part of it. And so is that strange music. Strange music? Oh, hold on! Wait! How did I not realize that? She's completely right. Oh my god, Tsumugi. Is she just like a fucking idiot savant or an actual genius? I didn't even think about it for a second, but she's right. She is right. It harkens back to Junko's despair video, right? It's the despair video. He played that music at such a high volume to make us feel sick and want to kill. Also, just a reminder for anybody coming in, if there's any problems with the audio level, like I'm too quiet, I'm too loud, the music is too quiet, too loud, please do let me know. What I hear and what you hear is probably quite different, so please make me aware. Please make me aware. I'm just a little sheep with very, very limited oral faculties. It was awful. I thought I'd go crazy. I bet someone felt pressured by that and killed Rantaro. It's all Monokuma's fault. Anyway, we have to stop the mastermind so that this is the last murder that ever happens here. Audio is good, music is fantastic too. Thank you, Antari, for confirming that for me. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, I'm glad about that. I keep being paranoid that I can't be heard over the music. Or that, like, I'm hearing the music and I'm talking about it and no one else can hear. I just sound like I'm crazy. You just have to. Oh, another truth bullet. Yes, the promotional video. Which definitely, now she's mentioned that, has definitely reminded me of the despair video. People, please, anyone who has seen the Danganronpa 3 anime will know exactly what I'm talking about, but for the benefit of those who don't know, it's explained more thoroughly in the Danganronpa 3 anime that the way that Junko basically, like, not infected despair, but just kind of incited despair was with a very particular anime video footage with music and stuff that was engineered specifically to deliver subliminal messaging that made people want to commit murder and to just feel incredibly hopeless. And I think that this video, this promotional video, is doing the same thing. So I'm quite intrigued by that. Like, I'm wondering, has someone found the original video and decided to make their own version of it? Don't talk to me, crotch itch. I'm fucking busy. Miu continued ignoring us while she fiddled with the controller. I mean, that means she's doing something important, so... Damn, that was quite a turn of phrase. Calling me crotch itch? Ew. Grotesque. You know what? She's very coarse, but I like the honesty of who she is. Even if it is a bit gross at times. What's the controller for? Dun dun dun! It's a prone! Prone? I don't mean to butt into the conversation, but don't you mean drone? If it was a prone, it'd team up with the rest of the Ganglion Alliance to destroy humanity. Okay, that right there, Bleaties, that's a reference I don't understand. I'm gonna have to Google that later. If anyone here does understand this reference, either explain or live long and prosper knowing that you know something that EP doesn't. But please note, it's not hard to know something that EP doesn't. EP has 2 brain cells. You take that to bed with you now. Right? I have no idea what she's talking about. Once again, Kaede is the mirror of my soul. What? Wait a second. The controller is... Now you're getting it, dick cheese! She laughed obnoxiously and pointed her finger upward. Man, she's... Oh! We've got a drone! Samiga's best girl for these references. I don't know them, but I love it bringing them up. Absolutely. I feel like Tsumigi is like a litmus test for how much of an actual weeb are you, right? There are gonna be some references that like everybody knows, even the most casual, the most casual tourist, and then there are gonna be the ones that only the hardcore appreciate, right? And I think I'm probably gonna be somewhere in the middle. Probably somewhere in the middle. Feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl genius Miu Iruma. It's a drone! I told you, that's a drone. If it was a drone, it'd be leading a pack of vicious monsters. I don't know what that reference is either. Fuck it, we ball. I don't get it. When did you have time to make this? I got bored after this cameras you asked for, so I modified this RC plane. I even decked it out with a camera so it'll take perfect aerial photographs. From there, I'll use the photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation. Oh my god, Miu, you absolute fucking queen. Yes! Yes, girl! Man, everybody hating on her because she speaks like a fucking dock worker. Get over yourselves. How incredibly fucking baller is this? How good is this? I am floored. I am floored by her. I think I might be a little bit in love. This way, I get out having to do any actual investigative legwork. Oh my god, icon, me, yes. Drafting a floor plan with photos. Oh, that's amazing. I'm sure this will help with the investigation. The only problem is I'm not used to operating a drone and taking pictures with it. You shouldn't be proud of that. And if you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon. Kaede, come on, cut her some slack. She literally just made a drone out of nothing. It's pretty fucking cool. How did a plane originally have helicopter routers? We do not ask those questions. Some questions are best left unanswered. I don't know, maybe it was like No, I can't. I can't come up with a good justification. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I can't do shit about that, so just calm your tiny tits and shut up. Shut up, you. My chest is way better than your nasty cow udders. Oh, come on, girls. No. No. We do not argue over whether, like, one type of boob is better than the other. All boobs are equally wonderful. Whether you are a member of the Mummy Milkers Committee or the Itty Bitty Titty Committee, all breasts are valid. I appreciate them all. Everyone should. We do not shit talk people's boobies, okay? Oh, she wasn't expecting someone to clap back. She wasn't ready for that at all. Miyu is the definition of can give it but can't take it, right? I kind of don't mind though. Others? You're a bit wimpy when someone stands up to you, huh? You're actually a complete wuss. Yes, Sumugi has seen through it. Oh my god, the girls are really just girlin'. Gonta's chest is showtime. Absolutely! Holy fuck, get Gonta in here. We need to compare bra sizes. Get those tape measures out. I want to see the inches, nipples, and underbust. Let's go. Because, yeah, Gonta's got this. Gonta's got them all beat. Gonta's got them all beat. Well, now we should probably speak to Miyu directly. Don't talk to me, you ugly skank! Quit interrupting the investigation. Damn it. The shot's out of focus again. Your fucking face is blurring the lens, bitch! The floor plan might be useful to the investigation, but it might not be finished in time for the class trial. I guess I won't expect too much. Look, all she needs is some uppers, right? And she'll be right as rain. Oh, look at it go! There he is! Look at it! Ah! I love it! Look at it hot buzzing about! Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That is a delight. That is a delight. Can you imagine the fucking noise? Bleeties, can you imagine the actual racket in this room right now? Anyone who's been within fucking 50 meters of a drone knows how goddamn noisy those things are. Libraries are meant to be quiet spaces. Get that shit out of here. Well, I guess that leaves us only one person to speak to. Shuichi. Itchy shoes. Slipper. Hey, that's a little bit of that's a cool fact. Well, I say cool, okay. A little bit of random knowledge for you here. In Sweden, like, so in the UK, I think probably in America too, maybe Canada as well, to be fair, we have a lot of shared terminology. When we talk about a dude who is kind of pussy whipped, right? A guy who is like very much at the mercy of his girlfriend or his wife, we tend to refer to them as henpecked. Henpecked, right? As in, like, you know, like the way a chicken just constantly like pecks at something, and it doesn't hurt, it doesn't draw blood because chickens have like blunt beaks. They're for digging, not for wounding stuff, right? So it's just kind of annoying. It's nagging, right? So we call those men henpecked. Well, in Swedish, they've got my favorite word to describe the term henpecked or pussy whipped in English, right? And that is tuffel. Tuffel means slipper. as in a guy is just worn like his wife or girlfriend's slipper. Like, she just walks around on him. I just find that very funny. I think that's a really funny tone of expression that is like so much more visceral, right? It's so much more like shameful somehow than being henpecked. Like, being henpecked is like, yeah, my wife is a bit of a nag. But then in Sweden it's like, nah, my wife literally walks all over me. Like, holy shit, that's someone's fetish right there. Hey, Koide, do you remember what we saw when we came in here? Yeah, I remember. Mostly it was a dead body. Oh, right, the bookcase. We saw the bookcase closing on its own, right? I mean, it might not have been closing on its own. Oh, that reminds me of an interview of a couple where the wife complains that her husband was breathing too loud. What the fuck? He was breathing too loud? That's the kind of joke. Like, you say that kind of thing as a joke here normally. Like, sorry, like, am I breathing too loud? Maybe I should just stop breathing. Would that make you happy? You know? Someone actually said that? What the fuck? What? That's not right. Savage. Absolutely savage. They're probably in divorce courts as we speak. As we speak. No one even touched it, so how did that happen? I mean, it could be a door that's like powered with electric, you know. It could have just been that after opening after a certain amount of time it closes by itself. There is such a thing as automatic doors. Well, actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works. Shuichi moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door. And I guess absolutely nobody in the room had anything to say about this. They just stood and were like, dude, that's a door. Take a look at this. If I let go of the bookcase... He let go of the bookcase and after waiting for a bit... Ah! EP was right! EP was right! Man, I need to open my own detective service! I need to open my own detective service! EP Sheepy's top dicks, right? She was literally talking about her abuse life and then stops, turns to him and is like, did you just breathe at me? What the fuck? No! Oh god, that poor dude. No, that's too far. That's too far. Did you just breathe at me? This... I very much sympathize with anyone who has experienced abuse in their lives. Nobody deserves that. But please seek help. Please, for yourself, for your inner peace, and so that you don't constantly think that people are breathing at you, please seek help. I beg. I beg. Holy shit. Did you just breathe at me? And this dude's tired face, I cannot. Oh, that breaks my heart. It closed on its own. Well, the bookcase is set up like an automatic door. It closes after a period of time. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. If it didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside. I mean, what? If it's on hinges? Sure, yeah, okay. I see. The bookcase has to close on its own once you go through the hidden door. Hey, moving bookcase added. So, yeah, it doesn't mean that nobody went through the door. It means that the bookcase was opened earlier. Oh, potentially then. Potentially. Roundtaro did open the bookcase. Okay. It's time. EP theory time. EP theory time. Roundtaro did open the bookcase. Okay. Then he noticed the camera. Went over to the camera. And then the ball fell on his head. And that killed him. And that's when then the door like closed by itself because enough time elapsed, right? So there was never actually someone else. It was just Rantaro by himself. I still kind of feel like he probably just fucking killed himself. I feel like Rantaro has been the master of his own demise. Possibly accidentally though, right? But wait, if the bookcase closes itself after you enter the hidden door... Oh, maybe the reason the bookcase closed itself was because the mastermind was hiding just past the hidden door. Really, Sodane? I'm not sure that I think that I don't think I agree with that. I don't think so. Oh man, these games, they really make me overdeep absolutely everything. After killing Rantaro, they ran through the hidden door. It certainly is possible. Let's check that now. Let's check that. We're going to test it. We're going to see if we can run through the door. How do we check? Oh, the dust on the card reader, remember? Shuichi moved the bookcase again to reveal the hidden door once more. Okay. So we've opened the door. Alright, let's see. Well, this raises another important question. Does this mean that it automatically closes after a certain amount of time elapses, whether or not whoever is standing behind it is still standing there? Will it close on somebody and crush them or not? Right? That's what I'm kind of wanting to know right now. Let's see. We leaned in to get a closer look at the gap in the card reader. What? The dust is still there. It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here. Well, no, because I don't think that it's quite what it looks like. What if the mastermind replaced the dust after they used the card reader? Okay, but logically speaking, why would anyone do that, especially if they didn't even notice the dust in the first place? No. I remember exactly where I put all the dust. This hasn't been moved at all. I'm sorry, you what? You remember exactly where you put the dust? Never mind that dust just naturally accumulates on things and also like falls off of things and that... Okay, Shuichi, you have officially just made me fucking ring my what is this bullshit bell. Ding 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 ding. That is a what is this bullshit from me. That is nonsense. I remember exactly where I put the dust. What the fuck? No. That's just stupid. I'm sorry. Even with my 2 brain cells, I think that that's incredibly dumb. I think it's safe to assume the mastermind did not go through this door. Then the one who moved the moving bookcase at the time was Rantaro himself? Yes, that's what I said! Yes! Ding 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 ding, beep on, beep on, beep on, beep on. Maru. That's exactly it. I can't say for sure. We'll know more when I get the pictures back. There's a chance that someone else was hiding here. Yeah, bro memorized every dust particle in the library. The size of his brain is a fucking armchair. Honestly, there is no outdoing this ultimate detective. He's detecting your dust particles. You better fucking watch yourself. You're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna get wrecked. Oh, well, I still think the mastermind is the culprit. So we just need to find the clues that can connect us to the mastermind. We'll end the killing game that way too. I mean, I hope. I love the little drone. I wish I could interact with it though. Can I look back at the bookcase? The moving bookcase is closed right now, so the hidden door is out of sight. You guys set up a security sensor on the top of this bookcase. Right. Yeah, it should still be there. Let me check. Shuichi climbed up the ladder and looked on top of the moving bookcase. It's still here. We should take it down now. I mean, you sort of, yeah, I mean, if we wanna evaluate the contents, yes. I'm moving it is fine, but won't your receiver go off when you move it? Yep. No, it's alright. I turned the receiver off. Okay, but why? You can turn it off. Yeah, I made sure to switch it off on the way down here. Okay. Now, not to feed too much, right, into high level advanced paranoia, but ever since starting this game, I still haven't been able to trust Shuichi, and the fact that he has all of this shit in place does really implicate him quite strongly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, doesn't it make him a likely culprit? Yeah, because he can control the narrative of the scene. Right? I kinda don't want it to be him because it would feed too much into my suspicions all the way along so far, the past, I don't know, like 12, 13, 14 hours of like introductory gameplay. But so much about the things that he's said and done is just really fucking sus. You know? It's so suspicious, isn't it? But I am gonna like give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Just cause, you know, I need evidence. I need evidence. Evidence is what does the talking, right? So we need to find proof. We need to find proof. I thought the mastermind could still be inside, and I didn't want to alert them. I see. Smart thinking. Receiver on Shuichi. Yeah, I kind of don't like that. Can I look at the camera near the body, because it had like bloody fingerprints on it, which is kind of like very important. I'd very much like to look at that, please. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but shouldn't we investigate Rantaro's body? Yeah, if we want to find clues, we have to. But if it's too much for you, Kaede, you don't have to, okay? No, it's fine. I can do it. My mind was set, and I started to walk towards Rantaro's body. Okay. We're gonna be the bravest. We're gonna be the bravest of the braves. We need to investigate the body, because what do we remember about bodies from the previous games? That's right, Bleachies. Bodies tell stories. Bodies tell stories. And this body is going to tell us the story of how he died. I mean, I know that it sounds dumb, but I still kind of really like my theory about him trying to, like, undo his amnesia by giving himself concussion. But let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, the last time I saw Rantaro, he was alive and well. Well, why did Rantaro die here? What do you mean, die here? I mean, if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. He moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? And there's no trace of his body being moved. It doesn't add up. I mean, I have this incredible theory about curing amnesia. Perhaps I could pitch it to you. Oh, were you okay? You've gone pale. Although I guess that's normal. We do have to investigate the body after all. The body of someone who was alive and talking to us just a little while ago. Okay, Shuichi, you don't need to, like, impress upon her the change of status of this corpse, okay? Like, hop off. She already clearly is uncomfortable enough. Why are you adding to this? Why is he adding to this? He wants to make her run away or something, right? It's okay, really. We just have to do our best. Not just for Rantaro's sake, but so we can avenge him. And so we can protect everyone else. Yeah, just forget you had amnesia and you'll remember everything. Yeah, right. That forehead, just remember. Oh my god. I can't believe. Why didn't Rantaro think of that? Why did Rantaro think of that? What a dumbass. What a dumbass. We just have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing. Kaide, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. I'm sort of a detective, after all. Sort of? You are a detective, remember? Oh, right. I'm starting to think he's just a fucking serial killer, and that dude that we saw in his flashback, right? That dude we saw in his flashback was seething because he knew this guy had set him up. This guy right here. Right, let's look at the shot put ball. Now, they were taken from the warehouse. You know who else spent a lot of time in the warehouse? Yeah, that's right, Shuichi. Shuichi spent a lot of time in the warehouse, scoping out where everything is. Suspicious much? Suspicious much? A bloody shot put is on the ground. This shot put ball, could it be? Yeah, it definitely came from the warehouse on the first floor. There's blood all over it. Well, that's the murder weapon, right? I don't see anything else that could have been used. The shot put itself is heavy. You should have to be fairly strong to use it as a weapon. Well, not if you just put it somewhere high up and, you know, made it so that the slightest nudge to the bookcase would cause it to topple. It's a possibility. Fairly strong. Added to the monopad. Look at all this blood spattering, right? Like, the fact that it's all the way up here. Like, you see this gap? This gap that says that the ball was here and maybe possibly someone was behind it pushing to push it down, but I can't apparently investigate that. I'm not allowed to look at that yet. I'm assuming I'll be able to look at that soon though, because that's real sus. I know we need to examine his body, but I'm not sure where to start. It's okay. I can do it. What, so that you can tamper with evidence? Shuichi showed no hesitation as he began to examine Rantaro's body. There's blood on the back of his head. Looks like a pretty deep wound. It's consistent with blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries. The Monokuma file is accurate. This must be the fatal wound. So we can trust the Monokuma file? Well, you can trust that the Monokuma file, whatever's in it, is truthful, but it tends to be dishonest through omission based on previous experiences, right? So there might be some other information that is pertinent, but it's just not there. It's just not there, but we will find that for ourselves. I am not about to let case number 1 go easily, so easily unsolved. Yeah, for now. Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rantaro's pocket. What are you doing? I'm checking what he has on his person. There might be a clue. Also, he might have like a wallet with a lot of money in it. Dude looks pretty rich. If we're going to do this, we have to be thorough. I told you, I would support you after all. How can you say that with so much confidence? Come on, Kaede. Pull yourself together. Rantaro had in his possession the key to this room and the student handbook monopad. The monopad is definitely his, and it's exactly the same model as ours. It looks suspiciously like an iPad with its one-button system. He didn't have a car key on him? Well, that's what I was thinking. But he didn't have it. Then Rantaro really wasn't the mastermind. If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't have come here without the card key. I mean, or the card key could just be somewhere else. You know? It could be that the murderer knew that that's what they would be looking for and took it off of the body, right? And kept it. Hey Shuichi, what's in your pockets? What's in your pockets, Shuichi? Why don't you empty your pockets out, huh? So, with what we now know, that is the most likely possibility. Why? I need to see that again. Why was Rantaro here if he wasn't the mastermind? Well, considering... Remember, Bleaties, do you remember? You may or may not. But there was a point when Rantaro told us that we were not... Well, anyone was not to interfere because he had a plan to capture the bad egg, right? He had a plan to capture the mastermind. When he said that, he gave Kaede and Shuichi a very strange look. I'm starting to think that maybe Rantaro had already spoken with Shuichi privately and they had arranged a plan. Right? And this was unknown to Kaede. And that plan was actually Shuichi's setup for Rantaro's murder, right? That's one school of thought. That's one school of thought. Kaede, are you okay? We finished investigating the body. Let's get out of here for now, alright? Yeah, sorry. Is that it? That was not very thorough at all. I don't like that. I wanted to check more stuff. I wanted to check more. But Shuichi said no. Shuichi is being so suspicious. There is so much that I don't like about the way he's conducting all of this. Something's bothering me. Why did Rantaro come to the library? Seems likely he's not the mastermind. But what reason did he have for coming here? I'm guessing it had something to do with what Rantaro mentioned earlier. Yeah. When he was like... It's about ending the game. He knew something. And in the game itself.
もしかして
Then it's possible he noticed the hidden door in the library just like we did. He might have come to the same conclusion we did, that the mastermind would come here. You mean he had the same idea as us? But, oh wait, he should have told us. We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration. No. He probably couldn't risk telling us. Like you said, he was suspicious of everyone. I have you, Kaede, but Rantaro didn't have anyone he could trust. I mean, the way... Okay, again, the way that Shuichi says that, I have you, I can trust you. But I'm not sure I can trust him, Bleaties. I think this is an awful lot of, like, imposing an expectation on me. Well, that might have been the only difference between me and him. As he said that, he offered me a hand. I took his hand, and he firmly pulled me to my feet. Aww. Kaede, let's go. We can't waste time now. You're not gonna give up, right? You're going to save everyone? Shuichi. He's right. I can't give up now. We can't give up. Thanks. I feel like I can rely on you even more. Oh. Shuichi's right. We can't give up until it's over. Can't stay depressed forever. I have to help everyone get out of here. We have to continue the investigation. We've got to find the mastermind. We've got to find the mastermind. Let me check something. Okay. I guess I can check I should check everything that's interactable, but I don't think the next piece of information that we need is likely to come from this room. The books you stacked, they haven't moved. Oh, you mean the ones I stacked to keep people from going through the vent? Yeah, those have been left alone. Imagine the killer was just a rat that accidentally pushed the ball. That would be like the best twist. That would be the best twist. Like what would the execution be like? It would have to be like a giant mouse trap, right? That launches it into space. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. So we have stacked books, but I still want to be able to point out the fact that there's a gap here, but the game's like, no, we can't look at that yet. Can I please look? Can I please look at the fact there's a big fuck off gap here? I cannot. Well, why? Is there anything else that hasn't been discovered? So it's just the wound. Okay, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. Alright. Right, okay. I need to find something else. What about the ladder? The moving ladder I used to reorganize the books on top of the bookcase. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I mean, isn't it? But someone climbed up and that's not out of the ordinary? Yeah, see, look, here's the vent. And then there's a hole, like... I don't think this has stopped anyone. I don't think this would stop anyone. The vent is open. I was the one who took off the grate and left it in the duct. And we were keeping watch in the classroom that this vent leads to. I don't think the culprit came in or out through there. Yeah, that's true. I disagree. I think it actually might be. I think it actually might be. Oh, a ding! Ding, ding, ding! Level up! Right, is there anything else? So we've looked at the front bookcases. We've spoken to everybody in this room. It doesn't look like there's anything else to interact with that I have not already interacted with. So I think the next thing to do, is to go upstairs and check the classroom again. This is the rear door. It's the furthest door from the stairs. It leads to the hallway. Oh, by the way, this is a sliding door. See? Opens when you slide it. Oh, yeah, you saw that. Do you think Rantaro entered through this door? Oh, I can't say for sure until we get those pictures back from the monocaps. Oh, you're right. We'll just have to wait. I am looking forward to getting those pictures back though. Right, I think it's time. I feel like I'm missing something. I guess I should look at the monitor. The countdown happened, there was that obnoxious noise. What would have happened if the time limit had expired? I mean, I still want to know myself. What about the globe again? Nope, has nothing to do with the incident. Maybe I should speak to Roma again. Yeah, no, that's what he said before. That's what he said before. I guess maybe I should speak to Shuichi one more time. Perhaps he'll be like, okay, we need to go somewhere else or do something else, right? Hey, Shuichi, I need some advice. What do you think we should check first? I'm thinking about it too, but since you're a detective, you might know more than me. Ah, yes. You with the expertise on crime scenes. Perhaps you have a better idea. What should we check first? As if the areas where we place the cameras have changed in any way. The bookcases, the vent. I feel like there might be clues around there. I also think there might be clues around Rantaro's body. It might be hard, but I mean, we need everyone here. One of them might have noticed something we missed. Oh, it's no problem. It can be of some use. Well, I mean, we've looked at the cameras, we've looked at the body, we've looked at the vent. I guess I just speak to everyone again then? Okay, sorry. Okay, so maybe the floor pan won't be ready. What about Sneaky? What do you have to say? It is Monokuma's fault. And Kirumi again. Oh! The Mastermind's objective is not to survive, but to kill us all. That would explain why they forgo their survival in favor of a class trial. So we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find a way. I mean, that's fair. Is there something I've missed? At the bookcase? We know that. Maybe there's something near the body that I should have seen that I didn't see. I thought it was just the blood spattering, right? I thought it was just the blood spattering, but so far, man, this creepy ass music. Maybe is there something around here that I haven't noticed? It doesn't feel like it. What do you have to say? So if you move over to the spot. I mean, we know where the chocolate came from. She feels like she's missed something, and yet I cannot see what. I guess I just look at the door. Like, did someone come in or out? It's the front doors that leads directly to the basement stairs. We went through this door before we discovered Rantaro's body. Ugh, I'm getting tongue-tied! I'm getting tongue-tied! We entered the library through here with Kaito and Tenko. Yeah. We saw the moving bookcase close and then we ran over. We found Rantaro's body behind that bookcase. I wonder if Rantaro entered through the same door we did. Maybe the mastermind did too. Well, when we see the pictures after the Monocups develop them, that will be clear. Guess all we can do is wait. Yeah, but I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I think I'm like onto it. Hey Coda, good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. How's the investigation going? Slow. But my money's on Shuichi. Well, no, I have two theories. One is that it's Shuichi and he like literally orchestrated absolutely every possible element of this to make it look like it was someone else. Also, my personal favorite idea that Rantaro actually just wanted to try and cure his amnesia by giving himself concussion, right? And didn't realize how heavy the shot put actually would be when it collided with his head, so he brained himself, trying to figure out what his ultimate was. What flavor is that? Yours is water flavor. Mine is sparkly peach flavor, Space Pirate. Mine is sparkly peach flavor, you hear? Ah. Isn't that a satisfying sound? Isn't that a satisfying sound? You know, once I made the mistake of trying to gargle with sparkly water. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I got very wet. Felt like a dumbass. Kaide, I think we've investigated the library for now. But we still don't know anything yet. I feel like we didn't get any closer to the mastermind. I also feel like I didn't get to look at nearly as much as I wanted to look at, like the mysterious gap in the books above the bookshelf under which Rantaro's body lays. Like, there are so many things that seem obviously suspicious. But that's why like Shuichi is making me suspicious, like, because there's no way he wouldn't have noticed that, but he's making out like he didn't see it. Well, the most important piece of evidence will be those photos. Once we get those, but then again, we can't just say that and do nothing. Well, let's keep investigating what we can. Keep investigating? Well, yeah, I think we should collect alibis. We need to verify where everyone was during the time frame when Rantaro was killed. Oh, well, if that's the case, then who should we question? Well, everyone, obviously. We need to question everyone. Also, it is a little bit suspicious, isn't it, when you can only see the backs of people in a frame like this? I mean, one of these people might not be who they look like, right? It could be someone else. And it looks like Rantaro was one of the last people to go down the stairs. Along with, like, Miu. The 6 people that went down to the basement with Rantaro. Kaito, Gonten, Maki, Tengo, Angie, and Himiko. Let's talk to them first. Alright, let's talk to them first. They should have been in the game room along with Rantaro. Let's ask them what happened there. Alright, let's go find them. For now, let's head to the game room. Yes, let's head to the game room. Although I low-key think that Ryoma's already got this figured out. Squishy thighs! Yeah, boy. Thick thighs save lives! Thick thighs save lives! Right, let's get out of here. So, games room. Games room is like next door. Oh, if I remember rightly, that door to the AV room. This door doesn't work, right? Is it still jammed? Yeah, it's still jammed, okay. It would have been very telling if that had suddenly not been jammed. This all looks the same as it was, so that seems pretty normal. Yeah, there could be cosplaying action. There could be 2 killers teaming up. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, we have an ultimate cosplayer. I feel like that must serve some purpose at some point, right? Because it doesn't really have any other justification, I guess. Okay, well, I guess we'll start with Maki. Hello, Maki. She doesn't seem talkative. She doesn't want to talk to me. Maki, please, you don't have to be my friend. I'd like you to be my friend, but you don't have to be my friend. But please talk to me. Maki, you're in the game room when Rantaro was killed, right? What were you doing down here? Rantaro was with you, right?
No.
Am I a suspect? No, that's not what I meant. You should suspect me. In fact, you should be suspicious of everyone. I mean, she's got a point there. We don't know who it is. Yeah, like in the Scream movies, where it's 2 people, like, swapping places, taking turns. Yeah, exactly. It's totally possible space. I mean, it would also lean well into the whole, like, people pairing up, wouldn't it? Someone got killed right after we all gathered here. The timing is too perfect. Then again, with the time limit so close to expiring, maybe that's why it happened. So trust no one, Kaede, or you'll lose. Got it? I can't get a read on Maki at all. She just saw a dead body and she's perfectly calm. It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver. I mean, no, it isn't hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver after seeing her being so incredibly calm around a dead body. It's because she's so level-headed. Anybody who's spent any time around young children in, like, shopping centers or when you go to the doctors or just about any situation when there are children present will know that patience is the ultimate virtue. Patience is the ultimate virtue. So no, it's not hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver. But why were you all here in the first place? It was Kaito's idea. He suddenly wanted to hold a strategy meeting and gathered us together. He said we should expect... I can read, honest. He said we should confront Monokuma once the time limit expires. And he picked up 7 people he thought would be useful in a fight. Wait, 7? But... if he picked up 7 people, then that means that we should have seen 8 people. But we did not see 8 people. We saw a total of 7 people, including, like, Kaito himself, right? So someone is missing or is disguised as someone else in this lineup, right? Guess he thought he was one of the 7 skilled fighters! There's no way! There's no way! No, he's too busy going into space. He's too busy going into space. But, I'm not sure those 7 will be useful in a fight, though. Kaido thought Himiko's magic and Anji's connection to Atwa would be useful. But what about you, Maki? Why did he also pick the ultimate child caregiver? He probably just looked at me and said, yeah, you probably know how to fight. That's it? Jeez, that does sound like something Kaido would do, though. But why have a strategy meeting in the game room in a basement? Beats me. Maybe Kaido figured out it would be harder for Monokuma to find us there. In other words, it was just a coincidence? I don't really believe in coincidences in Danganronpa games. It's very rare that coincidences happen. And what was Rantaro doing at the time? Was he in the strategy meeting with you? The 7th person is Where's Waldo? looking for that white and red striped shirt. Hey, random fact for you. Random fact for you, Bleaties. In the UK, it's not Waldo, it's Wally. It's Where's Wally? W-A-L-L-Y. Where's Wally? So growing up, we also have those books. I fucking love those books. It was so much fun finding the things hidden in these like chaotically, overly busy pictures. Yeah, why was Angie selected? Like, she's a psychic Pokemon? Oh my god, that's it. Kaito's attributed like a Pokemon type to every person. That would be amazing. It's not like coincidences never happen. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, coincidences do happen, but it's not often. It's not often. So I am a bit skeptical. He was, at first. But then he excused himself to go to the bathroom and left on his own. Kaito and Tenko went to look for him so he could finish the meeting before time expired. That must have happened around... What are you guys doing here? Well, never mind, your timing's perfect. You should join our meeting. This is raising more questions than it is answering, granted. Then, did the 4 of you just wait in the game room the whole time? Well, Angie, Himiko, and I were the only ones who stayed behind. Gonta never joined us. Sorry, what? Gonta didn't join you? Gonta wasn't with you guys? Gonta did arrive, but then he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back. He was in the AV room by himself. Suspicious behavior, isn't it? The other 2 felt the same way. I mean, I'm not suspicious of Gonta. Static noise heard for like 1 to 2 seconds. Might be cabling or something. Oh dear. Oh, not good. Okay, if you hear it again, let me know. There shouldn't be any kind of static happening, but nothing has moved, so I will continue to remain vigilant. Yeah, I don't think Gonta had anything to do with this. I get the feeling that the game wants me to suspect Gonta because shot put is a heavy thing. Gonta is big, strong boik. And Gonta did not hang out with everybody else when they were together. Gonta went away to be alone. But that door to the AV room, like, doesn't open. So he would have been seen, like, coming out of here. Like, he'd have had to have come out of the room. So, no static on your end. Good to know, Space. Good to know. Gonta doesn't need a weapon. I mean, yeah, for real. Gonta doesn't need weapons. Gonta doesn't need jack shit. Gonta is a weapon. Gonta is a weapon. So I don't think that the insinuations really have any weight. The other two felt the same way. What other two? Why don't you go to the AV room? They're probably still there. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's I'm just gonna have a quick look around. Still keeping my peepers peeled for mini Monokumas. Ah, everyone is in here now, okay. But why? Wait, God did not murder anyone. I told you, we're not saying you did. We just want to talk.
No, it's him, alright. He's got the face of a killer.
Don't judge Gonta by his outside. On inside, Gonta gentleman. Gonta is a gentleman inside and out. Don't you pick on him. Don't you pick on my son. Don't you dare pick on my son. You leave him alone. You leave him alone. Gonta is a good boy. What's going on here? Oh, hey there, Kaede. We're just trying to ask him.
Just tell us what we're still asking nicely. Are you or are you not the culprit? Or are you not the culprit? Or you not the culprit?
Going to not. It's just been this over and over. We can't move forward at all. Yeah, guilty till proven guilty. Fucking savage. Like,
He's not guilty!
I so believe in Gonta. I so believe in Gonta that I would stake money on it. I don't believe at all that he's guilty of anything. Except being a true gentleman! That's all he's guilty of! I think your questions are the problem.
And I'll change the question. Timmy buys 5 strawberries for 50 cents each and 1 apple.
Okay, that is totally off topic, Kimikaro. Do your own math homework. Hey, Gonta, I talked to Maki earlier. You were in the basement AV room alone the whole time, right? But what were you doing in here alone? I mean, probably avoiding the UK's stringent anti-pornography laws that have just come out and getting in some good old-fashioned goon time. Gonta happy to be invited to meeting, but Gonta think he not be much help, cause he not smart. He very smart. He's so smart. He knows so much about bugs and animals. Like, what? So Gonta in here alone. Which bug movie? I knew it. I knew he was going to be watching bug movies. And when he has glasses, usually 4 eyes, has this giant plan they go with while looking innocent. I mean, I can't deny that. I can't deny that, Space Pirate. There is something about people wearing glasses that makes them look either like innocent or sexy or both. And that tends to be how they hide their scheming. This is true. Man, just imagining Gonta sat in the AV room, a murder is happening, and he's just watching fucking A Bug's Life or the movie Ants, right? And he's just like having the best time. He's having the best, most wholesome time. Bug movie, fill Gonta with fight. Make Gonta ready to fight Monokuma. So, it helps you fight. Okay, sure. You do you, Gonta. But why was it locked?
What was locked?
うちの魔法で
If you don't answer honestly, I'll change you into a girl with my magic. Oh. Gonta no can become girl Gonta. They Gonta never become gentlemen. Okay, but dude, you would outclass every single girl here in terms of like bust measurements. Consider that. A Bug's Life. Honestly, can you imagine? Himiko, can you just shut up for a second? You're making this harder than it needs to be.
いいかな
Gonta, could you tell us what happened next?
ゴンタは
Gonta just need focus. If Gonta no focus, Gonta no can fill up with fight.
本当だよ
That it really. Gonta just want to protect everyone. But you guys not gonna believe Gonta. Who's Gonta so big and scary looking? Huh? I mean, you do kind of look like a gorilla about to charge. I think it's fair to at least kind of sympathize with people being slightly afraid of you. Yes. Calm down. You're making a really scary face.
悔しいよ
Because Gonta feels so useless. Well, I don't think you're useless. I think Gonta's a very good egg. I think Gonta's a very good egg. After hearing his story, I can see why people would suspect him. But I wonder what really happened. Could he be the mastermind? No, he definitely can't be the mastermind. It is not Gonta. Kaide, let's investigate this room a little more. Yeah, Gonta versus 100 people? Gonta's winning. Gonta's winning. But he's only gonna knock them out though. He's not gonna kill them because, you know, he's a gentleman and gentlemen don't kill people, right? They hand them over to the long arm of the law. Gonta needs a lawyer! Where's Barry the Bee? Oh my god, yes! Yes! Get Bazza in here! Can you imagine the look on Gonta's face? His little eyes lighting up. His little eyes lighting up! Oh, it would be just wonderful. It would be wonderful. Now, just having a little look for any hidden monokumas. Doesn't look like there's anything. Now, this door is going to be a big point of contention. This door is different than the one we used to enter the game room. Is this connected to the hallway?
そうだね
Seems that way. Let's check. It's a sliding door. I'll open it. Oh, I tried to open it, but...
あれ
that's weird. It doesn't open all the way.
えっと
Yeah, because it's busted. This door is broken. This door is broken. Cannot enter from the side. Door opens with a contraption. Door requires a key. How many more ways can I say it? The door's not gonna work. That's the door where all the broken monitors... Absolutely. Absolutely. Looks like it wasn't installed right. I can only stick my arm through. I can see the hallway on the other side, but I suppose it's not possible to use this door.
いや
No, if it's gone, it doesn't matter if the door was stuck. I mean, if it were an issue, Gonta would have just pulled the door off its hinges. He wouldn't have put it back on its hinges. That's so stupid. I'm sorry, no. It is not Gonta, Himiko, no matter how lazy you want to be about this investigation. Strong enough to throw a super heavy manhole cover.
そうだな
Yeah, you could eat this door for breakfast.
そんなことしないよ
Gonta not eat door for breakfast. Breakfast most important meal of any gentleman's day. I agree. You think Gonta could eat this door?
いや
No, not that. I mean, I don't think he did anything like that. Look at this.
いいかな
there's dust piled up on the railing of the door. This sliding door hasn't moved in a while. Man, Shuichi and his fucking dust. Right? Shuichi Saihara. I'm starting to think it should be Shuichi Sahara, as in wherever he goes, he deposits the desert's worth of dust behind him. Like, why? Like, constantly with the dust. This dude and his dust. This dude and his dust, he's obsessed. Well,
And then he just forced his way through the gap.
Shuichi would fucking love life in Mars. He really would love life on Mars. Absolutely. So much dust. So much dust.
That's
Not possible. That there may be enough space for a baseball bat to fit through. I guess an arm could fit through as well if it were thin enough.
そうじゃ
And then he probably used magic that makes you slim and keeps the fat off.
Okay. He doesn't have any fat. The dude is a wall of muscle. He's like a fucking gorilla. Okay? He's ripped. He doesn't have any fat, regardless of magic using ability. Gunto can use magic.
Oh! Yeah, he can use magic.
Okay, so are you gonna make him like small enough to fit through the door then? Oh, these two never have anything important to say.
どうしたの
What's the matter, Shuichi? Nothing. Just something I want to confirm. I'm gonna try the sliding door one more time. As Shuichi peeked through the gap of the sliding door, he muttered, I thought so. Look, you can see the rear entrance to the library from here. This door and the rear entrance are located straight across from one another. So what?
それは
I'm not sure if it matters yet, but it is a little concerning. Concerning? How? What, just because it means that they could potentially have handed something to someone through that door? Maybe? I mean, that's still a stretch. I'm not sure. I like my concussion theory best still. I like my concussion theory best. My two brain cells are infinitely more intelligent than the whole brains of whoever wrote this story. And I am convinced that my idea is the superior idea, and Rantaro actually just accidentally killed himself by trying to regain his memories. And that is correct until proven otherwise. I think we've investigated everything here, too. Well, what should we do next? For now, let's ask the others some questions. There are still people we haven't talked to. Oh, this would be done with if we had the pictures. We wouldn't have had to waste our time like this. I mean, I beg to differ. Like, even if you have the pictures, you would still need to speak to everyone and ask questions, right? To ascertain alibis and, you know, just find out extra information so you can join the dots. I don't think that having the photograph would be a one-stop shop to a solved case. Oh, pardon me, so I really had to have a drink though. Suddenly got a very dry throat.
Very dry throat. Bah!
Just makes me sound hoarse. But I'm a sheep! I'm not allowed to sound hoarse! That's just mind-boggling. We already know the mastermind is. Well, that's true. But we shouldn't wait around and do nothing. Yeah, you're right. So, with that in mind, since it seems that the goon squad here are quite done, let's go and see who and what else we can find. Actually, maybe, no. Before I leave this room, I'm just gonna check that there isn't anything else that they have to tell me that they haven't told me already. Right, Kaito? Jeez, I can't believe that happened right next door to our strategy meeting. Kaito, can you tell me more about the strategy meeting of yours? You gathered everyone to meet in the basement, right? What, am I one of your suspects now? No, that's not what I'm... Nah, it's natural that you're suspicious of me. No, I'm just questioning everyone equally. But I'm not the culprit. I swear on the universe.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth talking to everyone just to make sure, Kodo. I've got nothing to hide, so you can ask me anything. Okay. Well, now that we have the chance, let's look back at the entire incident together. Kaito went to the scene with us, so he might have noticed something we missed. Alright then, where should we start? Well, after Kaito and I set up the cameras... Hey Leo, good to see you! Hope you're having a wonderful day! We're keeping watch from the classroom. I am good, thank you very much. I hope you are also doing well. It is good to see you. It's been a while. Some time passed, and then we saw you guys go downstairs. Imagine if Kaito was the victim and the ball fell on him and it was just slides off his aerodynamic haircut. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like, the thing is, even if that did happen, he wouldn't have seen who'd done it anyway, because he's such a space case, he'd be too busy freaking out about how, like, that was gonna be his idea. I can't believe someone beat me to it. Right? When did you start asking people to go with you? I don't remember the exact time, but I asked them one by one, and we all went there together. And that's when we saw you. Which raises the question of... He went and got them, but he didn't think that we were worth getting. Kaito's hair privately designed for 0G. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 0G haircut. Maintaining shape in space. It is of paramount importance to maintain your style even when you are floating in literal space, you know? Because you can't take hair gel with you. You can't take hair gel with you, so you've got to find an alternative. You, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Anji, Himiko, and Rantaro. Now that I think about it, the monitors started going off just before that. That creepy music made it hard to keep the strategy meeting going. I want to confirm what you've told me so far. Everyone went to the game room for this meeting and no one went to the library, right?
Oh.
Yeah, we went straight to the game room. But right after we went inside, Gonta went into the AV room and wouldn't come out. Oh, maybe because that, like, stupid music had, like, affected him and made him aggressive, so he was like, I'm gonna watch bugs and channel my energy into, like, positivity. Maybe that was the thinking. Yeah, Maki told me about that. Well, after that, during the meeting, Rantaro left to go to the bathroom. But after we thought it'd be bad if the meeting stopped, so me and Tenko went to get him back. And that's when we met up with you guys. Oh, we had gone down the basement because the security sensor receiver went off. And right when I was about to open the library door, you guys called out to us. So after you and Tenko left the game room, Himiko and Maki was still there, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I can guarantee it. However, I can't guarantee that Gonta was in there the whole time. Huh, I see. So we can't confirm Gonta's alibi yet. But it wasn't Gonta! He's He's way too much of a gentle giant. He's a good boy. He's my son. He didn't do it. Whatever it is, he didn't do it. The only thing that he's guilty of is being a fine gentleman. And I ask you, Bleaties in the audience, is that a crime? Is that a crime? I don't believe that's a crime. Please, please let my son go. I mean, I do remember Mikan. But I still want to believe. I want to believe. I desperately, desperately want to believe. I don't want Gonta to end up like all of the other hench boys in our previous Danganronpas that all go the way. The same way. A bad way. The library's rear entrance is at the end of the hallway. Correct? Did you see anyone there? Well, I didn't get a good look, but I'm sure I would have noticed if someone was there. Then I opened the door to the library with you guys and found Rantaro's dead body. That's just about how it went. Didn't have any new information though. So I'm not cleared of suspicion yet, huh? The only thing we can do is believe. Absolutely, gotta keep Gonta far away from Junko's influence. Absolutely. Can we measure Gonta's tongue? Generally in these games, it's the best indicator. Oh my god, that's so real. That is so real. But I feel like if I measured Gonta's tongue, or if I could measure Gonta's tongue, I would end up breaking some kind of terms of service of Twitch. So yeah, that or I don't know, the British police will be knocking on my door asking if I've got a license for that. So, we'll just have to imagine. We'll just have to imagine. But I suspect he is a good egg. I believe. Oh, don't worry. You're not a likely suspect. Hey, that's not something a detective should say. Oh, what? If you suspect me, you better pursue it to the end. Investigate until you're satisfied. If you don't do that, you'll never catch the truth. Rantaro would have died for nothing. This is where you need to let your ultimate talent shine. Oh, fuck me. Kaito said something, like, totally legit. Kaito, yes. Absolutely this. Absolutely this. If you're an ultimate anything, I mean, in theory, if you're an ultimate something, you can't help but be dictated to by that urge. So, Shuichi needs to stop being such a PU55Y and investigate. Unless he's just dead-ass lying to us about being the ultimate detective, which is also possible. I mean, we just kind of have their word to go on, right? We have their word to go on and not a lot else. And there's no reason for Monokuma to necessarily, like, if Shuichi did turn out to not be a detective and he turned out to be something else, but the Monokuma Fire happened to say he was a detective, well, Monokuma is just like playing along. It's not been proven untrue. You know, that's the way Monokuma rolls. So I feel like it's possible. Anyway, if you notice something or remember anything, let us know. Well, I'm not planning on leaving it all to you guys. I'll investigate in my own way. In space! Alright, Lazy Bones, what about you? Oh, the culprit is definitely Gonta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it. No, it's still too early to determine that. There are a lot of things to consider. Really? Ultimate Dust Analyst! Fucking yes, sir! Yes! That's exactly it! Oh my god, Antori. Legend. Legend. Yes. Ultimate Dust Analyzer. That is it. That is his true calling. That's why every room he goes into, he's like, but look at the dust. Check out this dust. But my dust. Too real. Even so, it's definitely Gonta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it. No? Why don't you help investigate before you decide that, Himiko? Investigating's a pain. Gonta's suspicious no matter how you look at it. Like I said, you need to investigate before you decide that. Hell, use your magic for all I care. Oh look, all of a sudden, she doesn't want to use her magic. Magic shouldn't be used like that. It'll lead to corruption. Yeah, then stop being so lazy. Put some actual effort into solving this. I mean, yeah, for real. For real! Right, Gonta. Please, I need you to chill. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. Gonta watching bug movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma. Gonta need focus to fill up fight, so Gonta lock door. That sounds like a lie. If you don't tell the truth, I'll blow your clothes off in magic. I think that's Loki just because she wants to see what's under them. If Gonta naked in public, then Gonta never become gentleman. Himiko, shut up! Stop saying such ridiculous things!
本当だよ
Gonta just want to protect everyone. Really?
なんで
Why no one believe Gonta? Gonta feels so pathetic. Well, I believe you. EP believes you. I truly believe. I truly believe. Alright, let's check that there's nothing hidden anywhere. There's a lot of movies crammed onto the bookcases. The Legend of 1900. I always wanted to see this film.
それは
The one with the pianist that has eyes like dead fish, right? Sorry, what? A pianist with eyes like dead fish? What? This film won awards for its phenomenal music. US audiences were moved to tears.
そうかな
Well, Americans do tend to get emotional. I don't think it's only Americans that get emotional. Oh, what else do they have here? I grab a movie at random, and the case was covered with pictures of naked men and women. Yikes, okay. Oh no, don't do that to Gaunt. It's literally the last barrier holding back his true strength. Honestly, yes. Yes.
ね
Find any movies over there?
え
Oh, nothing suspicious over here. Let's go look somewhere else.
どうしたの
What's wrong? Did you see something?
違う
I said it's nothing. There's nothing here but a bunch of movies. I mean movies.
ちょっと
Koide, you're panicking. It's okay if you found a clue. You can tell me. Here, let me look.
も
No, don't come over. Oh boy. A couple of minutes later, we were both looking down at the floor with beet red faces. Awkward. I told you. Let's investigate something else. I mean, I did say that Gonta had come in here for that purpose. I guess I should look at the screen. It's a screen for the projector, but the projector's turned
そ
off.
うだな
If you rolled up the screen, you could use it as a long pole of sorts. So what? Well, I was just thinking that it could be used for something. Like how? Sometimes you say some weird things, Shuichi. It must be a detective quirk. Oh, but can we watch the movies as a fun group activity? Well. I get the impression that neither Shuichi nor Kaede is down bad enough to brave it, which is a shame. Confirmed for no balls. Too sad. You think so? Sorry, you could treat it as me talking to myself. I mean, I kind of see what they're getting at though. Like it could be rolled up and something could be pushed through the door here. I am having more thoughts about that. I am having more thoughts about that actually. That is an interesting proposition. A video player for watching movies, but there's no video inside. This doesn't have anything to do with the case. I mean, yes it fucking does, because our boy like watched a movie. Do we not want to know what he watched? I know that I would like to know what he watched. Some posters. Is this a movie poster? They're all the same. I took a poster out and unrolled it. Oh god! Really? The Despair Girls plug? There's a 2? There's a 2? Oh, okay. Oh god, okay. I hope... I kind of want that to not be true, but we'll see. Oh, looks like a game. Bunch of Despair Girls too. But I've never heard of it before. High school girl with a megaphone and a serial killer. Sounds like some lame spin-off. Wow, the self-awareness. Is this one of Monokuma's pranks? Probably. I mean... Well, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. See, I keep feeling like these vines coming through, like, could be used to climb up into the next floor, but that doesn't seem to be important. Knowing God is probably a documentary on nature from National Geographic. Yeah, almost certainly. But I do really like the idea of him sitting there watching A Bug's Life. There's something very wholesome about that. Is there anything else in here I can engage with that I have engaged with already? I know, maybe Maki has something else to say. Absolutely one of Monokuma's pranks. No sequel's ever been released. That's reassuring, Kodo. That is reassuring. Were those two still there? Yeah, I didn't want to get involved. Smart move. Just hearing it wore me out. It's true that talking to Miko and the others was unavoidable, but there was a lot of other points of interest that caught my eye in that room. Your enthusiasm is odd. Well, you're livelier now that a crime has occurred. Must be because you're a detective. Or because you committed the crime and it's exciting for you seeing everybody like umming and erring about the truth that you already know. That's not... No, you're just seeing how reliable Shuichi has become. I don't think it has anything to do with him being a detective or this incident. Kaede. Maki is disagreeing. Maki is disagreeing. Well, detective, if you do solve this case, it'll really help us out. We're only in this mess because the culprit refused to step forward. Let's go, Shuichi. We still have more people to talk to. We do have more people to talk to. I'm kind of... Why is Maki suddenly looking concerned? Do you have something to add? No, she doesn't. Okay. She doesn't have anything to add, but that was a very strange way to end that interaction. Like, she seems genuinely unnerved by something, right? Genuinely unnerved by something. Still looking for those mini Kumas. Still looking for those mini Kumas. Okay. Let's talk to Angie. She's busy praying to Atwa. Busy praying to Atwa. You're not gonna investigate, Angie?
ジはね
Aw. Investigating is important, but I gotta say my prayers to Atwa too.
南無阿弥陀仏
Oh, Atwa, please let Rantaro enter heaven safe and sound.
あのさ
I suppose a prayer couldn't hurt. Rantaro died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? I mean, did he die in such a gruesome way? I think there are worse ways. I think there are definitely worse ways to go. I mean, hopefully, I assume he died more or less immediately. Question mark. It'd be nice if he
大
could.
丈夫だよ
Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a platinum disciple. Yeah, the file specified his death was instant. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Sounds like a credit card rewards program. It does, doesn't it? Imagine like earning dividend points or whatever for praying. I don't know, maybe that sounds like something that exists in Scientology or something similar, right? Oh, Tenko, I wanted to ask you something. Loath though I am, we asked Tenko about what happened in the game room, but she only confirmed that Maki had told us and didn't provide any new information. I see.
そうです
I knew it! Gonta would be the most suspicious since he locked himself in the AV room. Not to mention he's also a male! Are you submitting that as evidence?
ね
Yeah, I can't hate Angie, she's just herself. I agree. Angie is just Angie, she's on her own little planet. She's living her own little best life. And, you know, I kind of think it's precious. By the way, how has your investigation been going? I haven't done any investigating. What? Hey, degenerate, don't give me that face. I've been doing something else. I've been watching Angie. So, you've just been leering at Angie. Okay.
いいですか
We agreed to investigate with one other person, right? But Angie's been wandering around alone.
そっか
Oh, so that's why you're with
え
Angie.
っと
I don't want to suspect anyone either, but girls' lives are at stake here. For an investigation like this to work, we have to trust each other. Oh, she does not look happy right
こ
now.
れだから男子は
Don't act all high and mighty with me, you two-faced degenerate!
いや
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. I mean, the fact of the matter is, she's just stalking a hot girl. That's pretty creepy. Wait, no, we don't need to go back into the library. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't want to go back to the library. This little hatch here, I do wonder, where does that go? Switch there that's on. Well, let's have a look upstairs. Maybe Tenko can learn something from Atwa. I wonder what the best lesson Tenko could learn from Atwa would be. I guess all that can be done to find out is to send her to Atwa ourselves and then get a full report from Angie after the fact. Yes, yes? Right, let's look at the stuff that's in here. Because maybe something has happened to the grate. Oh, we've got a few people in here too. We've got a few people in here. Kaede, Shuichi, I would like to ask you two a question. You were on lookout inside this classroom, right? Yes. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yeah, from here we could keep an eye on the basement, and it was close to the library.
そうだね。
That's our alibi. So we were both in this classroom when the murder occurred. Man, I really do feel like Kaede has just been used as an alibi for Shuichi. I really don't like this, like, at all.
なるほど。
I see. Then the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time?
いや、
No, we did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement. But besides that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off. Yeah, that's right.
ありがとうございます。
I understand. Thank you very much. It rather feels like Kibo is also like gathering investigation information. That's useful. That's useful. Is that all you wanted to ask? Oh, may I ask you one more question? Specifically about that vent? Yes, please. It appears to be connected to this classroom. Because it is connected to this classroom. The air duct in the basement hallway leads to it.
それは
Yeah. We was also concerned about this vent. That's why we kept watch in the classroom.
そうだね。
Because the culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we were here on lookout. I mean, are we sure about that? We don't know the full extent of the vent network. There might be another vent that feeds into it. But that's, you know, again, that is reaching for possibles.
そうですね。
Under those circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here. Kaede stacked up books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would have been even harder for someone to go in and out.
学習します。
Really? I will be sure to save that important piece of information to my memory bank. Send Shuichi to the vent to investigate. Honestly, yes, Leo. Yes, I think we should. I think Shuichi should get down on his hands and knees and, like, explore the inside for himself to verify if that's the only way in. Be certain, right?
ありがとうございます。
I hope my line of questioning has not offended either of you. It is necessary so that we may find the truth. Kibo, you totally sounded like a detective or a lawyer just now. Oh, maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life. A past life? How could I have a past life when I'm not made of human components? I don't know, because you have a soul? He's slim and tiny, he can do it. Yes, he can, I agree, Leo. Or, we could ask Ryoma to help us. Ryoma's even smaller and even tinier, he could definitely get down there. Should we slap some benches? Says slap a chair. I mean, there is something weirdly satisfying about it, you know? Just being able to trash these classrooms. Okay, what about you, Pio? Let me guess. You wish to hear my alibi, yes? How'd you know? Well, because you just heard us talking to Kibo?
ほら、
My appearance and actions thus far suggest I am someone who would commit a murder. Well, he is self-aware. He is self-aware, but I'm not convinced he's going to commit a murder. We'll find out. So, to briefly state the truth. When the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall eating supper.
そうだ。
The other people there with me were Mio, Kirumi, and Sumigi. The monocubs prepared the meal for me. It was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake or some such. What a fucking name for a cake! What a name for a cake! In principle, I wouldn't want to eat that cake. Actually, do you know what? I think I'm lying. I said that and now I just want cake. Fuck. That pasta sounds depressing.
いいかな。
That concludes my alibi. I do hope it can be of some help.
あのさ、
Oh, and what about the people around you? Did you notice anything in particular? If there was something to note, it would be that Mio was tinkering with something or other. There was also a brief period of time where Sumigi left to use the restroom. A restroom, huh? Interesting. Well, Tsumugi is the ultimate cosplayer. I mean, she is the ultimate cosplayer. Could she have been going into the restroom specifically to change her clothes, maybe? Oh yeah, exactly. I see Kaede's having the same thought as me, which means that's probably not correct. She could have got into the bathroom and secretly disguised herself as someone else. Someone else? But who? Oh, I don't know, but I'll go talk to her. She should be at the crime scene in the library. Oh, down we go. Okay. Kiyo's account acquired, which is very handy. So Kiyo and Kibo are both in the same room. I'll ask those two what they were doing. Oh, I thought I had just got done doing that, but okay. Okay, I will ask again. I will ask again. Then somebody discovery announcement played. I was in the dining hall, eating supper.
そうだ。
The other people there with me were Mio, Kirumi, and Sumigi. Yeah, so she went long. She went but wasn't gone long. I managed to contract an entire sentence then into 2 words. What the fuck is wrong with my brain? Oh, those 2 brain cells. You'd think this investigation hasn't been very intense so far. And yet already my 2 brain cells are starting to fry. She could have gone and disguised herself, but who? Ah, so we need to speak to Kibo again and find out his alibi. Oh, hey, Kibo, what were you doing and where? During the body discovery announcement. Oh, my alibi.
あれ？
What? Is he okay? Are you glitching right now? Oh, I didn't initiate the conversation with Kibo. Right, he just happened to initiate. That's why I'm getting confused. Thank you for confirming, Coda.
いえ。
No, I'm just searching for the right words. In all honesty, I was alone in my room. So I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable.
えっと、
So, you don't have an alibi? But Ryoma said he was alone in his room, too.
あ
Oh, jeez, way to throw him under the bus. Oh, that was not my intention. I see. Both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi. That means it's possible one of those 2 is the mastermind.
あの、
Not Kibo! Never Kibo! Not my like robot friend. Not my android boy. It wasn't him. Anybody who like implies as much is getting banned. allowed to say a bad word against Kibo. Am I under suspicion because I don't have an alibi? No, I wouldn't suspect you just because you don't have an alibi. And I'm not saying that because you're a robot or anything. I'm not robophobic at all.
ありがとうございます
Thank you very much. But you don't need to be so PC. Oh my god! Oh my god, this is... The reality, the fucking reality of this change in tone of someone who feels persecuted being like, don't say this thing or don't do this thing, and then the next time you see them you don't do that thing and they're like, you don't need to be so PC, you don't need to be so formal. Like, fuck! Make up your mind! Okay, Kibo's account. Okay. Now it's time to move on. Now it's time to move on. Putting aside the whole thing about Smoogie, now we know everyone's alibi. What about Kokichi? We don't need to ask him. He was definitely alone. Everyone we talked to hadn't seen him, so no one would corroborate his alibi, right? That means he must have been alone. I mean, no it doesn't! No, it literally doesn't! We should still go and speak to him. Yeah, we can't win with him. No, you're right, Leo, we can't. But I still have a real soft spot for my Poundland Raiden. I really do. You're right, I guess that's why you're the detective and I'm, not. But we still should go and speak to Kokichi. I don't agree with this assessment. Like, everyone should be spoken to, even if it seems obvious, you know? I really don't like that. Like, I want to speak to him. I want to speak to him. Oh, investigating together, are we? You two sure have gotten awfully chummy. Are you here alone, Kokichi? Yeah, why? We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person. Aw, did we? Well, just because we agreed doesn't mean we have to do it right. Why would you do something that would make everyone more suspicious of you? I'm gonna have to tap the sign. Gonna have to tap the sign again, please. For the bands! You know?
でしょ
Because I'm an evil supreme leader, remember? I'm supposed to be suspicious. Yeah, he's got a point. Anyway, there's something I wanna ask you. What were you doing at the time Rantaro was killed? Oh! An interrogation from the ultimate detective himself? What a rare opportunity! Then I'll gladly answer. To tell you the truth, I was in the library, smashing in Rantaro's head. I mean, you've got to appreciate the absolute testes to come out with that, right? Knowing full well it's probably bullshit. But also, it could be true. I mean, I said before, he is wearing the Monokuma color scheme. He could genuinely be in cahoots with Monokuma, and it could just be funny to fuck with everyone. But we're gonna find out. Hey, quit screwing around and take this seriously. Why? Do I really need to tell you guys what I was doing? What?
だってさ
If I gave you honest answers now, it'd just make everything boring, right? I'd rather tell you at the class trial. That would be way more fun. The trial's gonna be boring anyway since we'll all have photo evidence. What are you
とに
saying?
かく
I'm just saying this is a game. Let's have some fun with it. As much as I don't like him, he does have the right of this. It's a fucking shitty situation, but it is a game, so you may as well play. Right? I mean, not playing has not worked yet.
right? Not a single case of someone not taking part in the murder game has stopped someone from being murdered. So you may as well just get on board. It isn't a game. Rantaro was murdered. All our lives are at stake.
興奮するよね
Oh, exactly. It's a game of life or death. I'm so excited. I want the class trial to start already. Is Kokichi actually enjoying this situation? I mean, yeah, he clearly is enjoying this situation. The fact that his clothes are ragged, like, still kind of makes me wonder about his economic state. It's just a game! Play it! The game in question is a blackjack table. I mean, it could be worse. It could be Russian roulette. Play the game. The game is the stock market. No winners. No winners. Okay, Shuichi, investigate. For the love of fucking... Please, I just wanted to, like... I just wanted to look elsewhere. I am looking for mini Monokumas. I'm having a quick look for mini Monokumas just in case. Just in case there's any around here that I missed. Okay? Okay, so dining hall, warehouse. But specifically wants to go to the library. So we're going to the library. There's no mini Kumas around here. There's no mini Kumas around here. Too sad. Too sad. Well, upwards and onwards. Well, I guess it's down actually, isn't it? Upwards and onwards is the turn of phrase, but you hate his voice in both languages. He's such a brat. He is a brat. He is a brat, but also that kind of makes him one of the more fun ones to voice. Like, I find it a bit more chaotic. Right, back in we go. Let's go and see what Sumugi has to say about her bathroom break. Betrayal's a bit fucking strange, to be honest, asking a girl about her peeing habits. Oh, there has been a rearranging of people in here. Okay. Hey, Sumugi, I need to ask you something. She looks like she's busy thinking about something. She won't talk to me. Okay, but that's no excuse to give up. I grabbed the hem of Sumugi's skirt and I began to lift it slowly. Why? Why was that the first thing that came to your mind? You're like, how do I get someone to listen to me? I know. Threaten to flash their panties. You could have done literally anything else. It could have been a pat on the shoulder, a tap on the back, a little shake. You know? Like tug maybe of the hair at the worst. Why? Why flashing her panties? Wait, Kaede. You better talk or I'm gonna lift your skirt for Shuichi to see. Why do I imagine Sumigi just being completely open and telling us all the details? I mean, yeah. Considering the kind of spicy commissions that she gets up to, this girl has no fear of human anatomy. Or anyone seeing it for that matter. Then I'm gonna tie your skirt around your head so everyone can see your panties. I understand. I just need to talk, right? Oh, it took you long enough. Kaede is just quirky like that. I don't know about quirky, but she seems to lack some kind of, like, limits, like boundaries. Social boundaries. Well, I can't let Shuichi's innocent eyes get dirty. Yeah, see, my girl is feeling concerned for Shuichi. She's not concerned about herself. No, they won't get dirty. Are you saying you've seen dirtier, Shuichi?
どうしたの？
I don't think that's what No, I think Shuichi was actually kind of saying he'd like to see. But okay. What did you want to talk about?
あのね、
I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Since you're the ultimate cosplayer, that means you could disguise yourself as anyone, even one of us, right? Oh, so that's what you think of me. Well, since we're in this situation, I'll be clear.
無理だよ。
I only cosplay fictional characters. I don't cosplay real people. Or rather, I can't. That dialogue line about innocent Ives deserves a wrist sound effect. Oh my god, I'll have to add that to my soundboard for you all. I see, that's interesting. So she can't cosplay real people? You can't. Isn't it as easy to just wear someone else's clothes as a disguise?
ダメだよ。
Cosplay isn't a disguise. Sorry.
そうだよね。
Well, you'll probably have a hard time believing me if I just say it. So, I'll show you. Show me how? To be fair, at the very least, he has upskirted Kaide. This is true. This is true. Hey, Nug! Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. It's always lovely to see familiar faces. Yeah, to be fair, Kaide has already revealed all to Shuichi and been surprisingly like casual about it. She's just like, oh well, what's happened's happened. You can't unsee it. It's a very pragmatic approach. Come on, Kaide. Wait. Oh? Did she just like grab me by the hand and pull me into her room? Oh! Oh, things are about to get steamy. About to get steamy. Tsumugi grabbed my hand and dragged me to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. You gonna punch me or tie me up?
こらこら。
Oh, hey now. There's no way I'd do a thing like that.
ね
Now, hurry up and take your clothes off. Yeah, she won't tie you up. She'll just force you to strip. Why? Well, because I'm going to cosplay as you, of course. Now, give me your clothes. This is a very hands-on demonstration. I approve. But... Come on. Hurry up. What? You're both girls. It's normal to, like, strip down to your, like, essentials when you're in, like, PE class or physical ed, whatever people call it worldwide, right? Gym class. And nobody really bats an eyelid. It's just whatever, like, you're both girls. She's gonna shave her head to get an accurate wig. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Bald head Kaide. Damn, I'd have to think of a new name for her. But it would be very fitting for someone with the surname Akamatsu. You know, considering the Buddhist link. I slowly undressed and handed my clothes to Tsumugi. Okay, now, you shouldn't have undressed slowly. That's making it a show, okay? After telling me to look the other way, I waited while she changed into my clothes. Which she probably didn't do slowly, because she wasn't making it performative. Yeah, only an ahoge remains. Only an ahoge remains. That would be very funny. That would be very funny. Okay, now you can look. Huh? A gross, bumpy rash had spread across Tsumugi's body. Hi. I'm Kaede. That's you. This isn't cosplay of the striped-headed underling.
of a certain space emperor. Wow. That's, if anyone gets that reference, drop it in chat. I need more context. This is cosmox. An allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as real people. Okay, that's a pretty good alibi for why she can't dress as someone else. I have to give her that. That's a very good reason. This is the price for my power. The equivalent exchange for my cosplay. Oh my god, she just brought equivalent exchange into it? Is that a fucking JoJo reference? It could also be Full Metal Alchemist reference, but I prefer the idea that it's a JoJo reference myself. That one purple guy who works- oh fuck me, yes! Oh shit, what was his name? He had a real squeaky voice. He's one of the milkmen. The Ginyu Force, right? Oh shit, what the fuck was he called? Berta, that was his name. Fuck me! I remembered! Berta! He was called Berta. It sounded like butter, right? 10 out of 10. Go me. Go me. Still weebing with the best of them in my shonen era that I never grew out of, apparently. Okay, I get it. Change out my clothes already. So, the only way that she could cosplay somebody real is she would experience an allergic reaction. Her whole body would turn pink. But then, if we're not seeing the front of her, I guess that may also be a bit irrelevant. That would justify why we'd only see her from behind. Food for thought there, Bleaties. Food for thought. Yeah, he was really spiky, Leo. We exchanged our clothes and returned to the library where Shuichi was waiting. Kaede, what's wrong? Tsumugi couldn't have disguised herself. You understand, since you saw the cosmox, right? Cosplay is love. You breathe life into characters. It's almost like you're summoning them from fiction into real world. Like an oracle channeling the gods. Well, she's very passionate about what she does. That's why I can play various characters from across the wide world of fiction. But it's impossible to cosplay as someone who exists in the real world. Because that's not cosplay. It's just impersonation. I really didn't need that long explanation. Well, we now... Bim bom, bim bom. The chime. Oh dear, it's that time. Yeah, she's getting paid for doing... I hope she's getting paid for doing her hobby. If she does it that well, then she deserves sponsorships. Oh, he's still... Oh dear. Oh dear, Mono Kid is still fried. He's still fried. This fucking tune, though.
Is all that remains of a once powerful note.
It's so good. It's so good.
You're on the threshold.
Is it trial time already? I don't feel ready. I don't feel ready at all. I feel like I still don't know anything. Right? I feel like I don't know anything. It's time, you bastards! Time for the long-awaited class trial.
No, it's not. They're just announcing that the photos are ready. Don't interrupt me.
Yeah, see, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Where are my photos? God damn, I felt like it was too soon for the class trial. Huh. Not me having an aneurysm.
Anyone
Anyway, I'll be waiting at the warehouse. Bah! Does my face look weird to you? Does my face always look this weird? Bye, Kuma. It's so cute, isn't it? Bye, Kuma. That seems pretty obvious to you. Ah. Dude, I can't decide. Is he sat there just like full on like masturbating? Like I don't even think he has the capability. But the fact that he sat there vibrating and is just like backing out, I don't. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodbye to you and Pooh. Did you hear that, Shuichi? The pictures have finally been developed. Yeah, he do be vibrating. He is absolutely malfunctioning. Mono Kid is like busted. He's busted. They need to get some maintenance. Let's go. Come on, get a move on. Wait, Kaide. There are still things that haven't been investigated in the library that I desperately want to look at, and I'm not allowed to draw attention to them. Like, whenever I try, it's not a point of interest, and it feels like it should be. You know? My inner investigator is just like, I ran as fast as I could to the school warehouse. I couldn't stay put, knowing that the truth was so close at hand. It's so close! It's so close, BTs! We've almost got it! We're gonna figure it out. I still think that the photos are gonna be 100% fucked though. I don't think that they're gonna offer us any help. In large part because they are disposable cameras, and disposable cameras famously have terrible picture quality, so we'll see. Okay, we're in the warehouse. Wait, Kaide, you shouldn't get so worked up. I can't help it, we're so close to learning the truth. We gotta find out who the mastermind is. Oh, Hakuma! They're back! Is Mono Kid still vibrating though? Oh, you came! Sure did. I came to see you, Toots. You're as lovely as always. Oh, Monosuke, you're such a flirt. Wow, be upon me. Hey, Milota, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for the follow. I find it really creepy because these guys are siblings and she's like, oh, you're flirting with me. That's right. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Guys, please, if you get a chance, give Mileta a follow. She's a fellow boy. She's a fellow boy. And we support our fellow boy in this house. Thank you, thank you. Whoa, cyberpunk. Good shit. Good shit. Is it running better for you now? You need to pass out and count the sheep eggs. Ah, let me help you with that. Let me help you with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as much as I can count to because I only have that many like digits. Have a good night, Mileta. Have a good night. Welcome, Mileta's followers. Doing some Danganronpa 3. We're investigating. Oh, thank you so much. Wow, my sub goal 10 was completed. Wow, thank you. That's so cool. Wow, thank you. I'm so touched. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, just in time. I've got my birthday stream coming up on Wednesday, so I hope you'll come by. That's amazing! Thank you! That's so cool. Thank you so much for the anonymous gifts. Thank you! Thank you! That's so generous. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Everyone, thank you to the subber. Big thanks! You are surely the best of eggs. You are surely the best of eggs. Thank you for joining the Good Egg Covenant. Other covenants are available. Please find your nearest talking cat to realign, but I do hope that you will stay aligned for me for a little while. 130 followers. Yeah, I'm almost at 100. It's such a big benchmark, especially for, you know, someone like me who's a part-time sheepy. So I'm just so delighted that y'all are here. So thank you so much. Thank you. We're getting there. Oh gosh, that really derailed me. I'm so sorry. I'm feeling kind of emotional now. Yikes! I wasn't ready for that. Thank you so much. Gosh, I need to get back to doing what I'm doing. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. If you like puzzles, watching people do escape rooms, and being bad at solving mysteries, who also happens to be a massive JRPG fan trash sheep, that would be me. So please do give me a follow if you like the sound of that. I also have 2 brain cells. I need as many brain cells as I can get. I need your brain cells. Please continue to benefit me with your additional brain cells so that I can solve puzzles. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh gosh, right. So, yeah, Danganronpa V3. We're on the first case. Oh man, it's so creepy. Stop flirting with your brother. That's some deep south shit. We don't do that here. Keeping it in the family is not for me. May I join you for a drink? Drink as much as you want. I've got cash to burn. But it's all mono Kuma bucks. Or Kuma bucks? Mono bucks? I don't know. Choose your preferred name. Thank you. Excuse me, can we get a bottle here? Please stop being weirdly intimate. Like, first of all, she's like flirting with her brother, and earlier on she was like licking her dad's tongue. It's so creepy. This is great. Hey, how long are you guys gonna do this for? Take these. Front door, rear entrance, bookcase. Oh good, we finally got our photos, and Monotaro is, I don't know why, but he's been battered. It's all the photos. They're separated in envelopes for each camera. Use them to take that bastard down. It's all up to you now. Wow, that's so melodramatic, Dad. That's so dramatic. I'm so rich. What's a journalist gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what. Wow. Commentary right there. I'm so rich. What's a journalist gonna do about it? Nothing. Too real. Need I remind everybody how many days it's been since classified documents were shared on the War Thunder forums? It just keeps happening. By the way, Mono Fanny, you wanna get out of here after your shift ends? Woohoo! I want a fancy steak dinner. What's your name and age, home district salary? Do you have another job? Bye, Kuma! That's it, they're gone. I don't know what that bit was all about, but that made me feel uncomfortable. Again, yeah, right? Incredible scenes here. Anyway, it looks like we have the pictures now. Yeah, finally.
Yeah, can we please look at them? Oh wait, now everyone has come to join us? This was sudden. This was sudden. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Robot Ho? I mean, I'm just wishful thinking at this point, aren't I? Alright, Poundland Raiden, what have you got for me? What have you got for me? Kaede, are those the developed photos?
でしょ
The culprit should be in those photos, right? Ooh! How exciting. I want to see the dumb look on the culprit's face. Alright, let's take a look.
えっと
Let's look at the photos taken by the camera near the front entrance first. The envelope that says front entrance has a total of 4 pictures. Let's see the first picture. I'm betting they're blurry messes. They're gonna be messes. This is when we arrived at the library, so it took a picture then. Yeah, this was right before we found Rantaro's body. That's a pretty bad picture of me, but don't focus on it too much, okay? It's okay, Tanko, I never want to focus on you. Moving on. Rest assured, we do not care. Yes, thank you, Kyo. Kyo telling truths and being real. Alright, let's go to the next one. Oh, the way that Angie runs, she runs like a little ninja with her arms back. That's so cute. That's so cute. This is...
これって
It's a picture of us running into the library after we heard Tango scream. That doesn't help us at all. Hurry up and show us the next picture. Yeah, okay. Yeah, none of those pictures really tell us anything. It's just the order that people entered the room, but... This is everyone who came to the library after the body discovery announcement. Everyone pictured here, myself included, was on our way to the basement. So we got there a bit late. Hey, these are all pictures of when we found the body. There is... Wait, what? My brain just completely fried for a second there, like, but that doesn't make sense. I'm looking at the picture, and that doesn't align with who was actually there when I was there. Oh, but maybe it did, and maybe I'm being dumb. We all love Angie. She's the heart of the cat. She is. Angie is so precious. Angie is so precious. We love her. Even though she's a part of a creepy death cult, we love her anyway. Who doesn't love a girl who's like got a creepy death cult vibe going on? She's so precious though. There is one more photo of the front entrance, correct? There is. Yeah, let's take a look at that one. Aha. It's Shuichi setting the camera up. Shuichi? Oh, god damn it. Double clicked. Too fast. Too fast, too furious. Oh, sorry. It looks like I tripped one of the sensors when I was removing the cameras. What are you saying? This picture doesn't seem to have any clues that will help us either. Also, I think that that's a total lie because we can't see anyone else in the shot. This definitely didn't happen then. This happened earlier. This happened before. This happened before. The camera pointed at the front entrance only snapped these 4 pictures. Yeah, is the door normally closed when we're in rooms? I mean, it is when we're already in there, but everyone had supposedly just run in, right? So the door would still have been open where people were like standing around, flabbergasted, presumably, by the fact that there's this dude slumped over dead in the corner. So, yeah, I don't buy that. Neither Rantaro nor anyone else who could be the culprit are in the photos.
Oi.
I disagree with that, though. I disagree. There are other doors. Did they both enter through the back door, then?
そうね
Man, Ryoma's too fucking smart. He's gonna end up dead just because he's real perceptive. Let's examine these photos taken by the camera near the rear entrance, then. Okay. Only 2 photos were taken by the camera pointed at the rear entrance. So let's see the first one. Rantaro.
やっぱり
So Rantaro went in through the rear entrance. Perhaps so no one would see him. Also, what is that in his hand? I guess that's his pad, right? His Monokuma Fairu? Monokuma Fairu. He's brought it with him. I thought it might be possible that he was moved to the library after being murdered. But that does not appear to be the case. No, he definitely came here of his own accord. So, that means he was killed in the library after going there of his own free will. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Maybe it will show the mastermind. Is it just me, Bleedies, but Kaide is coping hard right now. It's another one of Shuichi setting up. Somehow, again, hiding everything that's behind it.
ごめん
Oh, sorry, me again. This is from when I was removing the camera. What an attention hog. He had no choice. To remove the cameras, he had to be close to the sensors. I mean, that is true, but also, I'm not sure that that's exactly the case. I don't think that that's the case. Bleeties?
えっと
That's all for the rear entrance. Just these 2 photos. Well, what about the other one? Like, there's still one more set of photos. Come on, bring them out. Bring them out. Culprit not in rear entrance photo either.
なんでですか
What does it mean? They're not in either the front or rear entrance pictures. Yeah, that's pretty odd. Why isn't there a picture of the mastermind entering?
ね
Hey, Shuichi, don't you think that's weird? I mean, it is weird, isn't it? It is weird. It's almost like, I don't know, I guess that maybe it had to be someone who was already there. You know, maybe the mastermind wasn't someone who came after the cameras were installed. Food for thought. The mastermind is a Mogus. Yeah. Surprise. Let's look at the picture from the hidden door camera. That might tell us something. The other pictures have already told us something, okay? Just not that something, not the narrative that you want us to take. Hey, Toasty Bun! Welcome! I hope you're having a wonderful day! Oh, yeah, that camera should have captured the moment the mastermind opened the door. I hope that was the case as I removed the photos from the envelope. Huffing my copium. There were 2 photos. The first one was... Okay, proof that Rantaro opened the door. Good. Okay, good. Progress. Rantaro! But if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then
ひょっとしたら
he must have known. Sorry. He must have known about the hidden door. Couldn't the culprit have gone into the hidden door? No, I don't think so. No, because they would have needed a key card.
You've been lurking for a bit. You played through this game recently too, so you want to see the reactions. Well, lurking is completely allowed in my chat. No one is under any obligation to speak if they don't want to. Great to have you here. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I am playing through blind, and boy, this is already proving different to the first two. I'm very into it though. I'm very into it. I love the mystery. Ow! I just dunked my head on my microphone. I don't know if anybody heard that. It is a possibility. But for now, let us see the next picture. There is one remaining, isn't there? Yeah, there is. This game was fun. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's given me very, very positive vibes. Thank you for the endorsement, Toasty. So here it is. I still think this picture is going to be dog shit. So either it's going to be a blurry mess, or Shuichi is going to obscure it in some way. Okay, that is a surprise. Oh. Son of a bitch! Fuck! I knew it! I knew that the girl who couldn't resist pressing buttons would fucking turn the flash of the camera back on, you dozy bin. That's what caught his attention, it flashed. Look, he's all lit up like a Christmas tree, for God's sake. He saw the camera! It did distract him, and then, like, there is a gap in the books above the shelving, right? I am 100% sure that that was set up intentionally. Oh man, I'm so sure. I'm so sure that this was intentional. Shuichi set this whole thing up. I'm confident in this assessment. What? What's Rantaro doing? You had one job, Kaede. Yeah, you just had to make sure the flashes were switched off. Either that or to be fair, okay, considering that our boy has clearly tampered with the other two cameras, it's very possible that he didn't tamper with this one. Or he tampered with it deliberately to make sure it was on when it was switched off. But this camera was set up deliberately in just such a way. It looks like he's reaching for the camera. Maybe he was trying to remove it. Well, I did notice something while I was removing the camera. The security sensor for this camera was switched off. In that case, this photo was likely taken just before the sensor was turned off. But that would mean Rantaro noticed it. He saw our hidden camera. Not gonna lie, you wouldn't have checked for the flash. Like, it's fair, but like that was Kaede's one job. She was told specifically and explicitly not to have the flash on the camera because it could be distracting. And well, it quite clearly was, because here he is looking at it like, huh? Huh? It's that cat meme, right? Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor, which in turn activates the camera, right? The bookcase appears to have already been moved, so why did the sensor activate? Yeah, why did the sensor activate? Who cares what happened to the culprit? How come they're not in any of the photos? Why indeed? This last photo must have been taken shortly before Rantaro was killed. If so, then the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo. I mean, it's possible that he is, in fact, not behind him at all. But he's fucking above him. Remember, there is a gap. There is a shadow behind him. It's his own shadow from the camera flash. Right? You know, it's gotta be. Because there is a gap. There's a gap in the books on top of the bookshelf that someone could very easily put a heavy object that could just be casually rolled off the edge by something. You know? I don't think he was killed from behind. I think he was killed from above. Then why is the culprit nowhere to be seen? Because they're not in shot. Come on, Kaede. I only have 2 brain cells, and even I've thought of this. I've thought of this. Yeah, the hidden door photos. Yeah, so it's all lit up. See the big... So he's opened the door. The camera has flashed because he's moved. And the flash is on. Now he's walked over to the camera because it's flashed again. As he's reaching for it, it's taken his picture. And then thonk! Just like that. Bleh. Just like that. Dead. Bleh. Right? That's all the photos. So we gain no new clues. And we still don't know who the culprit is. What a fucking waste! Did she really develop all the photos? Maybe she got rid of the ones that showed the culprit. No, they're not allowed to fuck with the evidence. Monokuma's very strict about rules, Bleaties. Monokuma's strict about rules.
How rude. I developed all the film I was given. I swear by my almighty daddy that I did. Those are all the photos from the hidden cameras. So relax and get to deducing.
You swear you saw a gray texture under the armpit that didn't look like the door? It's getting to you. It's getting to you. Honestly, the paranoia, it's seeping through. It's seeping through. This fucking banging tune though. That's the one thing about the Monocubs I absolutely love. Their theme. Their theme is such a banger. A real thigh slapper. Okay? These are seriously all the pictures? You gotta be kidding me. The culprit's not in any of them. If the culprit didn't go to the library, then how'd they kill Rantaro? Because they did go to the library. They did go to the library. They're just where you think they are. This is why we need to investigate. This is why we need to investigate more thoroughly. Okay? Very important.
Yeah, this must be what they call a perfect crime.
No, you're just a lazy bint. A perfect crime? It feels like every time Shuichi's got his hand covering his mouth, he's not covering it because he's shocked. He's covering it because he's trying to hide his smirk or something, right? He's trying to hide a sneer. I don't know. I haven't been able to trust him since I woke up next to him. Like, everything about his behavior and his, like, demeanor has just been very suspicious. And like I've said before, I'll say it again. This could be the most absolute blinder of a double bluff. It really could. In which case, hats off to Team Danganronpa, okay? But right now, I'm more inclined to think that we were just supposed to instantly get suckered into his, like, seeming friendliness. Yeah, Shuichi, absolutely. Absolutely, Antori, nailed it. Oh man, I've only been slacking off because I thought those photos would reveal the culprit. You should have been helping us investigate! Oh, by the way. Rantaro had his monoped the whole time, didn't he? Do you think anything was in it? I mean, yeah, like Shuichi. Shuichi. I love both of these iterations. I feel like maybe it might be possible that he was storing something in there, like maybe the card, but we didn't check it because when we checked his body, Shuichi deliberately did a piss poor half-assed job of it, so, you know, Just some food for thought. Also, do you think there's any rhyme or reason to why some of the random letters in people's names is like colored? I'm wondering if I should write them all down and see if it's some kind of anagram. Yes, I am that ridiculous. I doubt it has anything to do with the case. He simply had his monopad with him. I inspected his monopad, but I didn't find anything suspicious about it. I mean, maybe because if you did find something suspicious, you'd have just put it in your pocket and told everyone you found nothing, because as the ultimate detective, people are just gonna take your word for gospel, I guess. Oh man, so it's got nothing to do with the case? How confusing. Confusing? Just lame, to be honest. I don't believe that that's the case. I believe that information is being deliberately withheld. Information's being deliberately withheld from me, Bleeties. Kaide, are you okay? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything. So, why the hell? Kaide. Oh! Oh! Bimbon! Hey, it's bedtime! Check him out with his fucking sashimi selection. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Man, first you mentioned sushi and now like Monokuma's there with sushi? My envy is real. My envy is real. Alright. Alright, it's time for what you've all been waiting for. The class trial. Please assemble in front of the shrine of judgment in the courtyard. Remember the red door surrounded by plants? It's just on the other side. From there you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial. Oh, see you out there. Wow. The time is upon us. The time already. It seems we have no choice but to continue this discussion at the class trial. I don't want to go. Me either. What a pain. What, you scared? NPC like you has nothing to be scared of. It'll be fine. I just feel like my back is up against the wall. We just need to expose the mastermind in the class trial. And then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end. Yeah. That's right. Well, let's find this mastermind, and if it's a man, let's beat him to death. Jesus Christ. Extreme. Extreme. Isn't beating them to death going a bit far? No, that's exactly what Monokuma wants. Everyone followed instructions and walked towards the courtyard. Well, Bleeties, I believe that this is the time. Excuse me, go down. Down! Why is it doing that? What the fuck? This is the time that I stop. This is the time to... That's actually perfect timing. That's actually perfect timing. Because 3 o'clock is when stream ends. Right? Being beaten to death isn't going too far, says the guy who killed the mafia boss with a tennis ball. Literally. Literally, though. There's something deliciously ironic about it. I guess maybe because, you know, maybe it was the circumstance. Please, please, my keyboard is being very ridiculous right now. My keyboard is being ridiculous right now. Okay, Bleeties, victory, victory, woo! Victory flip for hitting a goal today. That was huge, amazing. Thank you all again so much. Me and my Fiji water are like beyond jazzed, beyond it. Just, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. You're most wonderful Bleeties ever. Thank you so much for being the best eggs. You are all the goodest of good eggs. I will be back tomorrow picking up exactly where I left off. So we are going to start, by the seams of it, we are going to be starting the trial tomorrow, which is whew, exciting, even though I'm kind of annoyed because I really feel like I wanted to do more looking at things, more actual investigating, but I think that maybe that's going to be an important part of the story. That's maybe going to be what matters. So, I am sharing is caring. I've been very lucky today, and I think it's only fair that I send you somewhere that I think is cool. So there is a really cool relay race going on right now that I am going to send you to. I hope that you will share the good egg energy with everybody, and that you will continue to have a wonderful day. Please, please do come back and see me at 12 o'clock UK time tomorrow to carry on with the trial. It's trial time. So until then, you wonderful, wonderful Bleaties, you. Have an absolutely phenomenal rest of your Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!